Guys, my name is Cherita. I'm the most positive person you'll ever meet. I guarantee it.
And it's bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. We are singing to our love.
This video has been put off for way too long. I promised I'd give you guys this video a couple weeks ago, but honestly, the truth is, I don't have any answers. And if you're wondering what this video is about, this is about medium all-girl at NCA. So if you guys are interested in this video, go ahead and keep watching. So this year at NCA Nationals in Dallas, of course there was controversy, there's always controversy, but the medium senior division was the most controversial in my opinion. Not just because of placements, but because of scores as well. I mentioned briefly in my other NCA recap video that I did that the senior medium scores were consistent, so I didn't really have too much of an issue with the scoring as a whole, at least. In that division, Stingrays Peach got first place, E-Celebrity Elite Bombshells got second, and California All-Star Aces got third. This division is kind of a division that anybody can take. There's so many different teams in this division. There's so many standout teams in this division. Well, after the first day, people started questioning because the scores were relatively low. And I'm talking like 92, 93%, which is not a winning score. At least not a level 5 winning score, especially not a level 5 winning score at Dallas, which the best of the best go to compete at. The biggest thing about this whole situation is that the composite score sheets are not being released. If you guys don't know, the composite score sheets show what every single team scored in each individual category. So without that information, it is hard to justify the reasoning why the scores were so low and why the teams who won. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know everything, but I'm gonna give you guys the best explanation that I could come up with why the placements were what they ended up being. As a panel judge, you are told to score the routine based on the routine without the falls. For example, if a team goes out onto the floor and they attempt their elite sequence, but 3 stunt groups fall, you are still supposed to judge those 3 elite sequences as if they were executed correctly. You're not supposed to take off execution when they fall because they're already going to be penalized for that fall. However, what I think happened with this specific set of judges is they judged those stunt sequences that fell as bad technique, because if you think about it, if the stunts had good technique, then they would have hit. The reason why I think a lot of the execution scores were brought down is because if the issue was in the difficulty, those scores could have easily been contested or disputed, because within the difficulty range you can say, I did stunts XYZ, I should be able to score in this scoring range. And the score sheet has it so that the ranges are only 0.5 rather than a whole point. It's kind of asinine to try to dispute 0.1 or 0.2. I guess what I'm saying is I don't think that the judges got it right, but I don't think they got it wrong. The only thing that bothers me is the lack of transparency that our industry is providing. When score sheets are not readily available to spectators, it makes it seem like, well, what is it that you have to hide? Because in all other sports, the scores are available right away. Another thing about this division, sorry I'm jumping back and forth, is that the competition was 25-75. So if a team did poorly day 1 and did amazing day 2, it was easy for them to move up in the standings because their execution score went up, their difficulty score may have gone up depending on what fell or what went wrong in their routine. But if a team hit a skill and then it fell, I still feel like they could have been scored relatively high in execution rather than a stunt going up and having issues and then falling, if that makes sense. Because sometimes a stunt can hit perfect and then the flyer bends her knee and the stunt collapses or the stunt falls. I think that could be a reason why a team that didn't have a flawless routine could have won, but also why teams that had other issues and other falls in their routine could have placed really low. I don't know if any of that made any sense. This has been weighing super heavily on my mind for a while, and I didn't have any clear, concrete answers, which is why it took me so long to actually produce this video. I didn't want to just spew some stuff that made it seem like I knew everything that the judges were thinking or whatnot. But those are the only reasonings that I could come up with that made sense in my head. Let me know if this video helped you guys out in any way possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them below in the comments. And also do not forget to follow me on all of my social media. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a positive and love-filled day. Bye.